This is Community Roundtable, a production of .com Plus, WNSP-FM Bay Minette Mobile, and WZEW-FM Fairhope Mobile. Here's Tony Pashinsky.
All right, thank you for joining us here on the Community Roundtable for Sunday, April 18th. I am your host, Tony, and today a couple of first-time guests here on the Roundtable from the Junior Advisory Board over there at the Exploreum here in downtown Mobile. Kind of excited about this because even though I'm a huge fan of the Explorium, we went down there and checked out the new exhibit when My Body Works opened up and stuff. And I told you a couple of weeks ago about the dinosaurs exhibit and how awesome it was and how much me and my boy loved it and everything. But now I'm learning even more stuff that I didn't know about. First of all, the Junior Advisory Board. We're actually joined by Byrne and Marshall Shields, who's the event chair and financial advisor. But he goes by Marshall, so we're going to call him Marshall. And Patrick, who's the ticket chair and purchasing specialist. Thanks a lot for coming by the show, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Tony.
Well, maybe you could tell me just a little bit about, we'll get into the Explorium and some of the stuff they've got going on in our event, Crawfish in the Courtyard and Dinos After Dark and all that stuff. But maybe you could tell people a little bit about what the Junior Advisory Board is, how it came about, and why it's important.
Well, the Junior Advisory Board was recently formed, and basically it's a group of young professionals, about 25 people, ages 24 to 30. And our primary mission is to promote awareness about the Explorium and help raise money for a program called Discover Science. And Discover Science sends children who are from low-income families or wouldn't have an opportunity to see the Explorium otherwise through a summer program. So we've partnered with the Housing Board to reach out to as many kids as possible, send them through the Explorium, and try to light the spark in them, get them interested in math and science at an early age.
Man, I think every kid should see the Explorium. And how if people get that sort of preconception about it, that they've got the IMAX, they show the whales movie once in a while, and then there's dinosaurs outside. The Explorium is so much more than that. There's so much cool stuff going on there. Maybe you could give just an overview a little bit about what some of the stuff that the Explorium has down there.
And on top of having the exhibits that come through on a month-to-month basis or year-to-year basis, they also have the My Body Works, which you spoke of, which you can go in and do 3D hearts and look and see kind of how to be healthy. And it's a real hands-on exhibit that shows children, how their body works and, how they eat and to stay healthy, and I think they really get into that. Then also you have the hands-on hall, which is kind of where you learn about fulcrums and you learn about pulleys and the pulley system. And there's just one cool thing that I loved when I was growing up. You get to go in there and pull yourself up in a chair using the pulley system, and it's really easy, but you know that you wouldn't be able to pick yourself up normally. So it's a lot of hands-on type stuff, and the kids really get into it, and I think it's also the kids and all of us as adults and young adults love it as well.
Yeah, the pulley thing's fun too because you could put one little kid on one side. You know the one where they have it where one person has the pulley system that makes it easier to do the tug of war and the other one's harder. So you little niece can actually just stand over there and yank on that thing and pull you over. It's pretty cool stuff. I liked all of it. My boy nutted out in there. He saw the in the My Body Works. I was telling you before the show. He saw the virtual surgery and did a little virtual surgery, and now he does that stuff all the time. He's always online doing virtual knee replacements and stuff. So I know how important that spark is, just to get a little bit of an interest. And so it's good that this that you guys have created this group to help out underprivileged kids to be able to see stuff that they normally wouldn't.
Absolutely. And lighting that spark is what it's all about. And the Explorium is casting such a wide net. Over 2 million people have been to the Explorium since it opened. It's the only science center on the I-10 corridor between Houston and Tallahassee. It's recognized as a top 14 science center nationwide by Parents Magazine. So basically, if we can get to as many kids as possible and light that spark, it's going to give them opportunities that they wouldn't otherwise have. It's going to get them interested in math, science, learning. And Patrick and I were having a conversation not long ago about when we were in elementary school and middle school and kind of what we remembered from school. And we couldn't really think of any particular quiz we ever took or test we ever took, but we did remember the egg drop. Everybody remembers the egg drop. And so if you can get children to do these hands-on fun activities and build stuff and play with stuff and really have an interactive experience, they're going to remember it and they're going to have fun with it. And that is what it takes to light the spark.